like, I really need to step my cookie game up. I'm only doing this because I'm going on vacation, but when I come back from vacation, I really need to step my game up and be done with bedside nursing, because it's not the same. Child, I forgot to update y'all on my day at work yesterday. Epic fail. I set myself up for the L, honey. And it's so crazy because my boyfriend was like, he woke me up at 5:30 in the morning and was like, don't go to work, just stay in bed. And I'm over here like, I'm going to work. Because I be in the house and I really don't do anything. And I'm like, I might as well just make a little bit of money. Oh, Miss Rose. Oh my gosh, it's 2. What I'm gonna do. Anywho, so yeah. So what happened was I ended up going back on that crazy old floor that I was telling y'all about. And I started off with 6 patients. I got a report on the patient, sat down, started looking at my meds, and then all of a sudden, just a little too tall. All of a sudden, my patient who came in for high blood pressure, he started acting a fool. This was the tele floor. This wasn't the floor that I like to work, that step down floor. This was a tele floor, honey. I'm like, Jesus be the will. Girl, he started acting up, acting a donkey. Talk about, I'm ready to leave AMA and this. Listen, honey, you don't gotta tell me twice that you want to leave AMA. Here's the paper, sign it, and be on your merry way. So he goes and he says, while I'm talking to him, I'm pulling up like his information on the computer so I can see who his doctor is, to inform his doctor he wants to leave AMA. So he on the phone while I'm like looking at the computer in the room, because all of the rooms have their own computers. So I'm logging in, he over here talking big money talk like, yeah, bro, can you pull out my Lambo truck out of the car? Out of the garage. Can you? I'm over here like, if this man think that I'm impressed by that, I'm not even impressed by that, honey. It takes more than a Lambo truck to impress me, baby. He like, yeah, I'm coming home. Just somebody make something like a barbecue or something. I'm over here looking at myself like, you gonna go to a barbecue, you might have a stroke going to that damn barbecue. Because, baby, if you think you making me feel like you got millions and millions of dollars, baby, I could care less about that. Because, number one, the person who has the millions of dollars, they not bragging like that, baby. They're actually very humble individual. They actually take care of themselves. You won't be seeing them in the hospital because they go to their preventative cares. You feel me? So he over here talking big shot, yeah. Pull out the yacht for me too, because we going out on the yacht. I'm like, well, how many event stuff y'all planning? Because first it was the damn barbecue, now it's the yacht. I'm over here like, this man, oh my gosh, let me go get this paper. So, oh, I forgot to twist them. So as I'm telling the doctor, like, hey, he wants to leave AMA, the doctor telling me, tell him if he do the 6-minute walk test, then he can go. I'm over here like, ma'am, this man is not gonna do no damn. So I go and tell him, I ain't doing no shit like that. I was like, exactly. And I wrote her just like that. I said, from the patient statement, he's not doing no shit like that. Cause me, I'm really petty like that, baby. So she's like, okay, just let him go. So I took his telly off, took his IV out, and I'm like, sign right here so you can go. Child. This when he want to ask for prescriptions. No, sir, it don't work like that. You leaving against medical advice and you want prescriptions. It don't work like that. She tried to discharge you if you would have did the 6-minute walk test, and you probably could have got it right then and there. But you don't want to participate. Ain't nobody finna participate with you. Then he talking about, oh, I'm going to Cleveland Clinic. Sir, what you want me to do? Cry? That ain't happening. Because I got 4 more other people to tend to. By the time he left, they gave me 2 transfers on top of him. And one of the transfers, this man, I'm like, I don't know what the hell going on with Miami, but y'all like to hit pedestrians, I see. Got hit by a car. The car left him in the streets. Left him in the streets, honey. I'm like, what in the world? Because he was a downgrade from ICU. Because he ended up having like a subdural hematoma, which then they had to do CAT scans back to back just to make sure that he wasn't having a brain bleed. Because you know, the moment you have a brain bleed and your brain shift, baby, you're dead. You're not coming back. You're gone. The moment your brain shift to a side, it's over. Anywho, so I'm like, sir, can you just please sign these papers? He dips. My 2 transfers comes in. Other one that came in, she was acting like she was really coherent, and she wasn't. They were like, yeah, she's alert oriented ×4, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Honey, she had a drop off. You know, the drop off is different than in G2, because the drop off had like a little stylus at the end of it. So not every and any nurse can put one in. So as I'm talking to her and she's doing good, all of a sudden I went back to check on her. Homegirl talking about getting me dressed for church. I said, ma'am, it's Friday and you in the hospital. What church you trying to go to? Because it's not going to be here. So I'm like, okay, this lady have little moments of confusion. So then she started screaming. I'm like, oh my gosh. So now I got her something for that. Gave it to her. She was all cool and dandy. Went back in the room to give her something. Homegirl done pulled out the doff off. Pulled it cleaned out. Cleaned out. I'm over here like, oh my gosh. So as I'm looking in the notes to see who put the drop off in, to see if we could get somebody else to put the drop off in, 2 days ago she pulled it out. So I'm over here calling the doctor like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with her? She did that 2 days ago. I was like, yeah, I know, I read the notes, but because she was on Plavix, for her to get the peg tube, because she failed her swallowing valve. So that's why she got the drop off. I don't think I told y'all that. So he was like, oh, for her to get the peg placement, I think I just need one more and it'll be complete. For her to get the peg placement, she has to be off of Plavix for a whole week, because you know Plavix will cause you to bleed. And where they're trying to put the peg at, they don't want her to basically bleed. So I'm over here like, okay, so now all together with the 2 admissions that I had, I ended up getting 7 patients. So in the midst of getting those 7 patients, they gave me room 10, room 11. Then I went to room, which did I start off at 25? Yes. I got 10, 11, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And then I ended up getting 30 because I discharged 3 people plus my AMA. Baby, when I went to lunch, I called my boyfriend. I was like, you jinxed me. And he was like, I told you to stay home. I was going to pay you for the day. I'm like, you know what ticked off mean? Peed off, ticked off. I'm over here like, I really need to step my cookie game up. I'm only doing this because I'm going on vacation. But when I come back from vacation, I really need to step my game up and be done with bedside nursing, because it's not the same. And it's so crazy because the PCA that was helping me, and she was so sweet. She was like, she's been on this floor, I think she told me 12 years. And I'm over here like, girl, how? But when I tell you the sweetest, most caring shit, girl, so sweet. So she was like, girl, you're not the only one that come here who complains about this floor. Everybody that comes here complains about this floor. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, how do it's girl, it makes absolutely no sense. But I'm like, child, I was just shocked. My day was just, I was just like, no, I did not set myself up for the L like that, honey. Why, V? Why? Because last time I worked, I was on the COVID floor. And that COVID floor had 14 patients. So I was like, oh, COVID done started all over again. And then 14 patients was nursing home patients. And I was like, that's exactly how it started. Because you remember when our governor was like, it's an elderly virus. It's the elderly that has to be cautious and staying home and doing this. Young people won't get this. Child, them young people started coming in with shortness of breath and passing away. Okay. So I'm like, clearly, if the people from the nursing home is getting COVID, that means people from outside is bringing it to them. Because they go nowhere. They stay right there in the nursing home. It's the workers that go out to their home or out to party or do whatever they want to do and come back to them. Because I remember when it was hitting hard, they were telling people that they can't have two jobs. Like, you can't work at a nursing home and work at a hospital. They're like, no, we're not doing that. You're not allowed to do that because you're considered to be a super spreader. Child, I was like, this thing, it feels like deja vu all over again. But that's how I had set myself up for the L, baby, on that telly floor. But that's how the cookie crumble. Like I told y'all, when you don't want to be staffed, they're not going to keep placing you on a floor that you really like. You just, whatever that day brings, you just got to roll with it. Roll with the punches. And baby, on that floor, the punches was given to me. I wasn't giving the punches out, baby. They were beating me the hell up. I said, boy. And then night shift came, and for me to give report, come to find out, one of the girls, she was like, girl, I did I signed an 8-week contract here. I'm like, at least it wasn't 13 weeks. She said, girl, I learned my lesson about them 13 weeks, honey. Because it take a while for them 13 weeks to come by. I said, girl, I don't know who does 13-week contracts. And I was like, so you do an 8-week contract on this floor? She said, yeah, in their sister floor, PIU. I was like, oh, that's where I usually work at. But this go around, I haven't been there. She's like, girl, she's like, I don't know. And I'm over here like, girl, I would die if I had to come here for 8 weeks. No. So y'all, that was I swear, I came home, I put this my Friday face mask that y'all see that I put on when I was going out last Friday. I put that on, and baby, I couldn't even get back up to take it off. That's how beat up I was. That's how they beat me up on that floor, girl. I slept with the damn mask on my face. The mask that's supposed to be on my face for only 2 minutes. I couldn't even get up to wash the mask off. Child. At least, even the charge nurse. And then what makes it so worse is they gave day shift a charge nurse, but night shift, they didn't even give them a charge. So that means whoever is resourced has patients too. And I'm like, how these patients rolling? And then I had a patient who had influenza A. I had to look at what month we was in. I'm like, baby, we all the way in May, about to be June. How the hell he got influenza A? I'm like, child, this is getting too much. Not all the way in May, honey. Because flu season starts in September and ends in March. But clearly, whoever he was around gave it to him. And he was supposed to leave, but they decided not to because he had spiked another fever. Because he ended up having a urinary tract infection too. So they wasn't really sure if the fever was outsourced from the urinary tract infection or if it was outsourced from influenza A. But they just put on Tamiflu fluids, and they had him Tamiflu fluids and Rocephin for the UTI. But they had to keep him because, of course, if you discharge somebody like that, 9 out of 10, they're going to come back for polynephritis, and you don't want that because it takes a lot to treat too. So that was my day, y'all. That was my day, y'all. So the moral of the story is, when your man tell you to stay home and he'll pay you for the day, listen to him. Don't go to work. Don't go to work. Don't go to work. Don't. And I don't think they gave me 35 roses. Yeah, I didn't get 35 roses. Because last time all of this got filled up. They didn't give me 35 roses. I only got 23 roses. They done gypped me off of, well, they gypped my boyfriend. They gypped me off of, I'm over here saying 35. They cost $35, sorry. I meant to say 24. They didn't give me 24 roses. So I got gypped, well, I think I counted 23. So I only got gypped out of one. But it felt like they were fuller than this last time. But that's what he get because he was doing, I'm going to choose the flowers this time. He chose them all right. I ain't paid for them, so oh well. So I'm just cleaning up, y'all. I think y'all tired of me cleaning up. I'm not going to show y'all how I clean up this house or this apartment. But I was like, let me just do these roses and I'm going to talk to y'all at the same time while I do these roses. Because I didn't give y'all an update on my day at work the other day. Because that thing was something serious, baby. Something serious. And then I had 2 patients who was nursing home patients. And I don't, yeah, I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it. I don't understand why people drop their loved ones at a nursing home. And then when they finally go and see them, or the patient get transferred to a hospital, that's when they like, oh, when did my mom get this wound? When did this happen? When did, it's like, honey, you should have been on it. Because now your mom got stage 3, stage 4s. And where were y'all? Now y'all putting the pressure on us who have nothing to do with that. Oh, let me take pictures. Let me. No. Go ahead and take your pictures, but baby, don't be taking it out on us, honey. Woo!
let me read what it says. Wait.
Well, you gotta come right here.
No. Let me read what it says.
They're not gonna see that.
It says Coach Pitch Minerals. I don't know. It says 2022 Delray Beach American Little Leagues Crown Trophy 1934 Silent Moore Road Boca Retirement FL 33487 561 443 1778 and also 561 443 1760. You can go to baseball and train.
You gotta come this way.
Oh, okay.
Why are you over here side?
You can sign up. I think for these numbers and play baseball.
No, you don't sign up. Those are the people that made the trophy, boo boo.
Oh, dang it! Don't call 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 the number. Can you cut that part out?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that part out.
Okay, thank you. I'm stupid.
Bye, y'all.
I thought that was the number.
No, that's not the number to sign up for baseball. That's the people who made the dress, ladies. Cause this, I think I just have to. It's so sweaty, but look, we making progress. Don't worry about. This was from my faja. That's why I stopped. As y'all can tell, I don't wear the faja like that no more because you sometimes can compress a little too much. And that's why I was like, let me just go ahead and lift weights. But baby, look. It's the back for me. The back is like no and gone. You remember I was starting to have like little fat rolls in the back? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We getting bikini ready, ladies. So I forgot the vlog. I taught my son how to make the smoothie. This time it came out good because I didn't put ice in it. So I had to tell him because I made the mistake last time when I put ice in frozen fruit. I don't know what I was thinking. I think it's because I was so in a routine of having my bananas sit out that I just did not think not to put ice in the cup. And I put the ice and I remember looking at it. I'm like, something is weird. But I still could not connect the two together until I freaking blended and it came out. But his came out really good. So I'm waiting because my youngest can't have strawberries. So of course he sees his brother have a smoothie. He wants a smoothie too. So I'm just waiting for his papaya to kind of thaw out because I have papaya and bananas in this one for him particularly because he can't have strawberries. And for some reason, even when he was first diagnosed with his strawberry allergies, everything in the store is strawberries. And I feel so bad for him. So I have to make his smoothie particularly different than my son's smoothie. But he liked it. It tastes really good. I was like, but I made his with evaporated milk because he doesn't like the almond milk. And he's trying to gain weight. So I'm like, you don't need the almond milk with only 40 calories. You could have the evaporated milk. So that's it on this Sunday. Tomorrow, me and my cousin from Atlanta, she moved out to Atlanta like, I think 3 years before me. And then I went and I moved. And I was like, I'm not feeling Atlanta like that. So I moved back down. Well, she came back down too. So we're going to meet up for dinner tomorrow at 8. So I can't wait for y'all to see her. Because we were supposed to do this YouTube channel together. But our lives just got... So y'all going to see her at the RH. I know Atlanta has a RH. I thought they had a dinner up top because our RH in Palm Beach has a dinner up top in the rooftop. But the Atlanta one doesn't. And I remember me and my boyfriend, we walked. Because we parked the car and we walked across the street. And I was in heels. I don't know what I was thinking. And we walked and we got there and she was like, oh no, we don't serve food here. We only, I'm like, geez Louise. So yeah, I'm just uploading vlogs and I have to do my my resume for my NP stuff. So that's what I'm doing on this Sunday. I'm not doing anything. My boyfriend wanted to go to brunch. I don't want to do brunch. I went to go work out for brunch, and the gym was empty, and I was shocked. Well, no, because we live downtown. Everybody downtown, it's either they're at the pool or they're at brunch. That's it. So maybe next Sunday. Oh no, next Sunday we're gonna be in Dominican Republic. Baby, laid out in the sun. Laid out. Laid out. Alrighty, y'all. So how the day was supposed to plan out, it didn't go that way. My cousin had to cancel because her job wants her to come at 6 o'clock in the morning, so she doesn't feel like she'll be well rested to go to work and to go out to dinner for tonight. So we have to celebrate another day. Let me get some of the scissors. I worked out today. I was trying to do a workout vlog, but my camera was dead. I thought I charged it, but I guess I didn't. So I did a little bit on my phone, but I forgot to tell my boyfriend to turn it this way instead of this way. So I don't think I'll be able to use it. This is stuff that I have bought from Farfetch. It's a cute little package. This top. What size did I get in it? How come every time I order something and it comes, I'm like, what size did I order? Medium. I think I could have did better with a small. But that's how it looks. It's really cute, says Poochie. I could wear my white bottega with them. Gucci on my body, but my feet is in Bottega. Bottega. And then I did my curriculum. Is it curriculum vital? Vital? I think it's vital. Because I kept on saying my resume. It's not a resume anymore. It's a CV. So I have to get out the range of that. I have an interview Friday, so I'm like, he wanted me to come tomorrow, but my hair, if y'all would have saw my hair, I fixed it up really good, because how it looked before, baby. But we're going to Leslie Wednesday, because I was trying to fix everything for Thursday, well, Friday mostly, since we leaving Saturday, but it didn't happen that way, but it's all right. So there's another little something from Farfetch. Oh, Farfetch is they're really far, but if you know, you if you see this, then you know. If you see this, then you know. Oh, it's a pretty color too. So this, y'all, don't talk ish and be like, where'd you get with that dress at? That dress so small. It's a one size fit all dress. It's supposed to stretch. So it's really cute. And it's a cute color. I'm like, I want something different. I don't know if I should bring this to Dominican Republic. I don't know. Because I have something else too that I want to wear out there in DR for. But I don't know. It's the one size fit all for me. You be so skeptical with one size fit all until you put it on and you like, oh, okay. But yeah. What? put that to the side. What you about to eat? Oh, never mind. I see what you're about to eat. I have tops for the interview. I just need like some slacks. I don't think the slacks that I have here is gonna fit my body. I haven't ordered from Fashion Nova in a minute. Oh, they done update, oh, it doesn't match. Oh well, I'll make it match. They done update, they packaging. Look at this, this is cute. Okay, you learn from Skims. While they update package, Skim downgraded they package, because Skim packaging is looking real. Oh, that's a nice brown. Yes. So this is the top. Ooh, and it crops up top too. Ooh, and look at it against my skin. Okay. It's giving what I thought it was supposed to give. So that's the top. Let me show you that skirt. The skirt is cute too. It's supposed to have a split. Oh, there you go, the split. So that's how the skirt is. So it's like a split to the side. Let it all breathe. Ooh. Did I get a medium? Oh, I did, okay. Because baby, this waist right here ain't giving too much give. But it's cute, so it goes on like this with the split. I think I'm gonna do a haul. We'll see. The vacay haul, cause that's cute. That's cute for here too. If you wanna go for brunch with the girls or out for drinks, for dinner. And I got this little white top. I thought it was cute. I seen one of the girls on IG that I follow. She kind of tied it and made it into a crop and put a bralette underneath it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I thought it was cute. And this like an interview shirt too, truth be told. Oh no, my arms. What I got, a medium? Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's probably the other shirt that I have on too. But it's good. It fits the occasion. Cause she had it like, it was really cute how she had it too. So we're gonna wear it like that. Like that. Da-da-da. With some high-waisted jeans. I think that'll be cute. And I have like those beige red bottoms. I think I'm gonna wear it like that. With the little beige red bottoms. Or I could wear my red Bottegas with them too. That's cute with a little pop of color. A pop of couleur. Ooh. This bikini is bright. What was this? Oh, a red dress. Something simple. Because I don't wear a lot of red stuff. That's what I've come to realize too. My red collection is very subpar. Why I look orange on them? So we got that. This one, oh, it fits it. It's gonna go with my Marni bag. I thought that green was gonna fit my Marni bag too, but I guess not. See, the cover up is a little wow, but it's all right. Cause the bottom is a little bit more, well, the two pieces is a little bit better than, but let me go get my bag and let me see. Child, I really need to do something with my boobs because, let me go get the bag with the little lettering. It's just the green, but it's all right if it's a little off. It's just a little off. all this weightlifting I'm doing in the gym, baby. I'm going to wear a two-piece. Okay? Listen. That's why I'm trying to maintain it and keep it going. So this, oh, this is cute too. It's a little off, but it's all right. Just a tad bit off. And I'm gonna wear it like this with my bikini. So you see the little orange in it, and then the little orange up here. Ooh, cute, cute. And then I just got a cream color one like this too, so I might bring the cream color with me too, just in case. Cause I'm just trying to pack a carry-on. I'm not trying to do the most. And then I threw away my what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use these bags as my bikini bags, especially the ones that are wet, that didn't get dry, because we usually be in the pool all the way until we catch our flight. So I could put the wet ones in here too, so I don't get my other stuff wet. So this is like a little 3-piece lingerie, but I only wanted the bralette. They didn't give me the bralette, so you know, I had to buy something. But I think come with like a leg garter and something else. Yeah, so it comes with like a garter belt. They even attached it too in the thong, but we don't need this. We don't need this. So I could wear it underneath that white shirt. Now y'all see how cute it was? When I see her there, I was like, oh, that is so cute. I'm gonna redo that. But they didn't have large, they only had mediums. But how I'm gonna cover it up, it's gonna cover this part anyways. So I'm not too worried about the nipple showing, because the nipple not gonna show. But I thought it was so cute. I remember when I used to complain about not having boobs, and now I have too much boobs, and I'd be like, can I get my boobs down a little bit? Just a little bit. So that's it, y'all. So the next time y'all gonna see me, we're gonna be heading to work. And then good morning, y'all. I'm like, I don't know why I'm tired. But I shouldn't be tired, but I'm tired. I don't know. But anywho, we didn't do much this weekend because we had a lot of things to do. And it's crazy because the things that I said that I had to do, I didn't even do it. I did it Monday after I worked out. You remember I was like, I have to fix and do this curriculum. Supposedly they don't call it. And I remember that because every time we would sign up for our preceptor, it was the CV. But I never put into thought of it. That's the thing. So, anywho, I didn't even make breakfast this morning because I'm like, it's kind of redundant. I need to find something else to make. I want to make some oatmeal, but I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a lot. So, I watched Atlanta Housewives. I'm not understanding this season. I don't know. Marlo is thinking reasonable. Marlo was like, anybody that knows Buckhead knows Buckhead is expensive to build or to buy. And it's very limited. Because I remember when I was living in Buckhead, I wanted a place in Buckhead. But there's other better places than Buckhead. There's like, what's the place called? There's Brookhaven. I was telling my friend, like, yes, Buckhead is notorious because they're known for like the expensive Dior's and Louis stores and Bottega stores and Tom Ford, and everything is like right there. You don't have to be in Midtown, because another thing about Midtown is it's a lot of homeless people in Midtown. So any downtown, because they don't have downtown like us Florida people. They have midtown. Any downtown, you're gonna have homeless people. So, but Buckhead is so home, and it's so like, it's literally, you just get off of 285 and you're right there in the city in like 10 minutes, probably like 10 minutes. Because when I used to work for Grady was located in basically in Midtown, basically. Anywho, so she was like, so Marlo really don't have it like that. I'm like, it's not that Marlo don't have it like that. Sometimes you have to really live in the reality of being a homeowner. Being a homeowner is not easy. I know a lot of people be like, oh, I want to buy a house, I want to buy a house. Yes, but baby, you have to have literally some cushion money within the money of buying your home to say, if something gets broken, I can fix it. Because I remember my first 2 years as a homeowner, baby, I was spending money from left to right. Home Depot knew me from the front and the back, because I was always in Home Depot buying something, getting something. It was just a lot. Because I remember I was telling y'all, I always wanted a Frenchie, but I was like, wood floors in my house or get a Frenchie that's $3,000. So I decided to put wood floors in my house instead of getting the damn dog. So, I don't know. And then Drusadora, her husband, oh my gosh, when Kenya giving you relationship advice, bitch, that's when you have to realize you're doing bad. Because Kenya is the type of person, I feel like she just wants to be with somebody, so she will tolerate the person. But if Kenya telling you, oh my gosh, this man remind me of Mark. Mark used to do the same gaslighting stuff, the same disrespectful comments, the same, oh, you crazy, you don't know what you talking about type situation. And I guess the other night when they aired the episode, he finally decided to fire his assistant. I guess so many people was on his ass about the situation, so that's what caused him. Because I swear to you, if she didn't tell the homegirls and the husbands of what was going on, he would have still kept that damn assistant. And then he had the audacity to say, oh, a big booty assistant. Child. And she's a very pretty girl. And then they pointed out how Candy and her don't like to wear their rings. But she said that she purposely, since Tampa, stopped wearing her ring. When he was like, oh, I was in Tampa. Well, she had to basically pull it out like she was pulling his tooth out of his damn mouth to say that he was in Tampa for 3 days frolicking. And then that counselor, I don't know if they telling that marriage counselor the whole truth or leaving some things out. But I'm like, baby, you want them to do what? When he was frolicking in Tampa and doing the most with God, who knows with who? Because clearly the side chick knows how to be a side chick, because she's not coming out. Clearly sis don't want to be on Atlanta Housewives, but we gonna let that cool down, because you remember the same thing was going on with Martell on Bravo, because the whole backstory of their little situation was to show how empowering black people are in the building community and in the real estate community. Well, lo and behold, Melody was the wife of Martell for like, I think she said 12 years if I'm not mistaken. Well, Martell had a side chick, and the side chick got pregnant, and come to find out that wasn't the side chick first time getting pregnant. Man, but this time she decided to keep the baby. Child. So once that blew up, they just took that and they just milked it. So it went from empowering black married couples to cheating, to this friend pointing this friend out. But and then Sheree with this man. Sheree. It's the 50-year-old dealing with a pen pal for me. And now the pen pal not picking up his phone since he got out. Pen pal can't be nowhere to be found because he's on probation. And I don't think Sheree understands what probation means. Because clearly he cannot be in another state, Sheree. Like, it's giving She by Sheree all over again. I'm sorry to say. It's just giving fashion with no fashion. So it's giving men with no man present. Like, he already wasn't present when he was locked up. Now he's not locked up. I don't know. It can't be that bad in Atlanta or in the United States of America. Honey, Rihanna had a billionaire from Saudi Arabia. Like, come on, Sheree. If you got money to build your house from scratch and you got a whole damn club lounge in there, don't know who's finna go in there, but you got a whole, you can afford a plane ticket to just go and mingle, have a good time. You over here trying to call this man and this man putting you on Do Not Disturb. Like, and it's her getting the drink and sitting down and waiting for him. This is the next episode that they gave like a little sneak peek. And she's over here like, all right, Tyrone. Is his name Tyrone? Because I'm getting Erykah Badu, you better call Tyrone. I don't think his name is Tyrone. Anywho, whatever his name is, she over there sitting at the cafe waiting for him, talking about, I guess I'm going to start eating without you or drinking without. Child, you should have been started doing that. You should have been started doing it. I get sometimes females get lonely and they need somebody just to talk to. He was a talking phase because clearly he was locked up not doing nothing. He needed to talk to somebody too. And you were able to put funds on your collect calls for him. Just take the L, sis, because them collect calls is going to cost more than what it is present time. Because now God knows if she booking flights for him too, because I know when you get out of prison, baby, if you ain't have a stash, but any stash that you do have, they be looking at it anyways. I don't know. Let me not. I just pray to God that when I'm 50, I ain't like that, honey, because that Housewives is not giving Housewives. It's giving Desperado with a little bit of delusional. And then why is Marlo in the heat with a fur on? I'm like, did they start? I thought they filmed in the summer, because I swear I heard Candy say that it was hot outside. And it seemed like Candy, all she has for herself is sex toys. Everything is sex. I enjoy sex, but I don't feel like it's in the top. I don't know if it's because of age thing. I don't know if it's because, I don't know. But I just feel like, and especially this season, like, you're talking about sex again, but you're not even having sex. Child, it's given, we don't know what to talk about, so we're just pulling shit out the air type situation. Nene, I'm glad Nene not in it, but clearly we see that Nene, Portia, and Phaedra, shit started going down when Phaedra had accused Candy of drugging people and bringing them to that damn dungeon. That's when stuff started going downhill. You know? Since then, it just haven't been too right. We gotta do better. Bravo, Andy. What are we doing? And then they put in Housewives of Dubai, and it's not giving Dubai, because I'm over here thinking like, I thought the ladies from Dubai, they're very conservative. Like, they can't even show their face conservative. They can't even show their neck conservative. So I'm trying to feel like I'm feeling my senses, my spidey senses is telling me that they're picking people who live in the Dubai area that's not really with the culture, which is giving fraud, because we really want to see what, and I don't think they would allow them girls to be on there because their husbands don't play that. So that's why I'm like, but it airs on my birthday. I won't be there to watch it on my birthday, but I'll watch it the following day and we'll see what it's giving, y'all. So it's given, I thought this was key lime pie and it's actually lemon meringue. Bye, y'all. Ciao. And can I say ciao one more time? Because baby, what I just witnessed today, we gotta tell you the story. You already see I have 2 masks on, and you already know what it means when you have 2 masks on. That means Sissy Pooh got transferred to the COVID flow. Yes, Sissy Pooh got transferred to the COVID flow, baby. I should throw these masks away. Wait 1 second, I'm gonna be right back. Let me throw these masks away, because I don't know why the fuck I brought it in my car. Okay, we bazack, baby. When I tell you a whole mess. So I walked into work today and I'm like, and it's so crazy because last night I fell asleep at midnight. I don't know what I was doing, y'all. I don't know. I usually fall asleep like 9:30, 10, but I fell asleep at midnight. So I came into work, I looked at my name and I'm like, ugh, I'm back on the COVID floor again. I'm like, ugh, but I like their charge nurse. I'm not even gonna lie. Their charge nurse is cool and funny as fuck. So we were initially supposed to have 4 nurses. Well, long behold, a nurse decided to go ahead and call out, but I guess she didn't call out. She was just a no call, no show. And I'm over here like, baby, I don't blame you, because they were like, but she worked yesterday. And I'm over here like, what you think happened? Y'all done wore this little girl out. I don't mean a little girl, but I should say worn this nurse out. And you think she gonna clock back in again? She was agency too. And the last time I worked on that floor, everybody was agency. Well, the nurses was agency except for the charge nurse. Their charge nurse was their regular floor charge nurse. So I'm over here like, what? They're only giving me 4 patients? I guess I spoke too soon, honey. Because she was like, well, their nurse manager came and was like, oh, we're supposed to get this nurse, but they're saying that she's coming. And she said, okay, so what time is she coming then? And then that's when she's like, oh, we're trying to get in contact with her, but we can't get in contact with her. I'm like, child, that lady is not coming, okay? I don't know what in your mind thinking that this girl is about to come. She's not coming. Because usually when you wake up late, by like whatever time you wake up, you already called them and be like, I'm running late. She didn't even do that. She just assumed that this girl was coming. So 8 o'clock hit, the girl ain't never come. So they're like, all right, we gotta divide her team up and give y'all patients too. My little 4 patient ended up to be 7. So I was the only agency nurse today on the floor because 2 of their staff nurses worked. One of the staff nurses is a new nurse. She's only been a nurse for like a year or so. And the other staff nurse, she's been there for a little minute. Homegirl was like, I'm not taking 6. She said, I'm not taking 7. She's like, I don't care what y'all think, but today's not the day. And if I take 7, I guarantee you I'm gonna get fired today, because I'm not. I said, what? All of this is going on. And I'm like, it's not even 9 o'clock. It was hilarious today. Hilarious. But it's all right. You know, we did what had to be done, and we're in the car and we headed back home, honey. And that's all that matters. And I'm over here like, ooh, I thought this was going to happen because that was supposed to happen. But come to find out, I said everything worked out because I was going to put myself on for tomorrow, which is Wednesday. But I get my hair fixed for my vacation. And I know y'all probably like, you going with the same hair? Yes, because when I come home on my birthday, I'm getting my hair done on my birthday. And that's the next day. That's literally the next day after I leave the DR. So I'm like, yeah, that's what is going to happen. We're just going to do it like that. So that shit was hilarious. So we just headed home. And you know what's so crazy about the whole situation? This is the same manager that I worked for when I told you the patient was beating us the fuck up and we was gonna call a code gray, and they were like, don't call a code gray. It's the same manager. So she knows everybody on the floor has 7 patients. She literally sat there in the department for at least an hour and 30 minutes. I eat lunch. One thing about me, baby, I'ma eat food. I don't care how my day is going, I'ma stop and drop everything that I'm doing and go eat some food. Because at the end of the day, your patient I literally see patients eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and the nurse has not eaten, not even take a sip of drink. Like, I'm like, So, of course, the new nurse, you know, she's trying to juggle and manage and juggle stuff that she has going on. They literally sat, mind you, the manager has, or should I say the director has an assistant director. I'm like, boy, y'all just doing bogus. And it's not like they helping out the floor. They literally, both of them stood there and was trying to figure out, is all the patients satisfied? Did all the patients get their tray? You know me, baby, I'm Petty Betty. I was like, your nurse didn't eat. It's about to be 4:30 and she didn't eat all day today. They're like, huh? So she thought I said patient. She was like, what patient didn't get a tray? I said, no, your nurse didn't eat. And it's about to be 4:30 p.m. And then that's when they're like, oh, girl, go eat, go. I'm like, child, they don't be caring. And the girl was like, you know, and I feel so bad for her, because she's like, you know, if you didn't say nothing, like, they wouldn't even ask me if I was like, girl, let me tell you something about healthcare. If you don't look out for yourself, nobody's gonna look out for you. If you don't put your foot down and be like, I need to go eat, they provide resources to make it easier for the floor nurses. But at the end of the day, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the charge nurse, if it was the director of the floor, if it was the manager of the floor, if it was the assistant manager of the floor, they all was a floor nurse. Unless they decide to go into case management. But for you to get to be in those positions, you have to know clinical based stuff. So You cannot sit here and tell me that you've never been a nurse on the floor working, and you're sitting here, standing here, focusing on what's going on with the patient and not really putting two and two together to realize, my nurses have 7 patients. There's only 2 techs on the floor. My charge nurse has an extra patient. So our focus, yes, we are standing here for an hour and 30 minutes, no call lights been going off. Let's have these nurses eat or ate breakfast, ate lunch, had something to drink, something. No. They're more concerned about the patients, while this girl is about to become a patient. I'm like, girl. Oh, baby. Baby. Who back? As y'all can tell, I just left Leslie's shop. And her mom makes sweet treats. So if y'all in the area, let me show y'all her business. So I got a strawberry shortcake. And y'all probably like, I thought she was working out and being on. That's for my son. But I got an Arnold Palmer this morning. But I drank water. So, and it's cute. And she looked just like this too. Well, not the cartoon character, but her face. That's cute. So, I woke up late. That's why I wasn't able to vlog my morning little routine, because I didn't wake up to work out. Because I wanted to work out since I was going to get my hair done. It would have worked out perfect, but it's all right. But yes, baby, we back in action. Ooh. She looking good. Let me tell y'all something. That drink is so good. I'm like, what? It tastes like, I ain't gonna lie. It beat Chick-fil-A on a Palmer. She found a customer, honey. And that cake looks so moist. I can't wait. I might just not give it to my son. I should have bought 2, but my phone died, and I'm waiting for my. One thing about iPhones that I hate, when it's dead, it's dead. Like, it need a whole, look at it. And I'm over here like, I know how I am when it comes to not doing things right then and there. I get sidetracked, and once I get sidetracked, I forget, and I'm like, I need to pay this lady. I have to pay for my drink, because my phone died, and I tried to charge my phone with her charger, but it wasn't charging. It was charging, but it wasn't cutting on, because iPhone, it needs a whole 15-20 minute charge before it actually clicked back on. But I got her card, and I'm gonna just sell her the money. But that Arnold Palmer is good. I'm gonna give y'all an update on the cake. But the cake looked good as. My son might not get this. But anywho, I should have just got 2. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking about my diet, about how I'm not supposed to be eating these things, but I have a sweet tooth, honey. You remember I told y'all that I don't eat. I'm now starting to eat meals. I snack a lot. Like, I'm a teenager, so I'm not snacking. Like, I'm actually eating meals. Like, even though y'all see me cook, I eat it at one time, and then after that, I'm snacking. So, it's them. They the ones who tear it up. I snack afterwards. So, but yeah, I was just giving y'all an update on the juice. The juice is juicing. It's juicy.